Namaskaram. I thought I'd do a quick video on Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 and the confusion therein, especially with respect to the changes proposed by the JPC. Almost all the changes that the JPC have proposed are actually pretty good, pretty positive in nature, and it ensures that the law is more coherent, the law is more durable, especially in the courts, because this is definitely going to be challenged in the courts. So one of the changes that the JPC has suggested led to a little bit of confusion, I think, online about Waqf by user. So the new addition by the JPC ensures that whatever properties that are Waqf by user till date, they continue to be Waqf by user after the commencement of the act as well, after the commencement of this new bill as well. But it should be noted that within the proviso, it does talk about the disputes. The disputes will continue. If there's a Waqf by user and it's currently disputed, that will continue, whether it be within the government, by the government, or otherwise also, that dispute can continue. And this also does not preclude the ability of new disputes being raised on any property as well. There is no such protection given to Waqf property or anything that you cannot raise new disputes. That is the first thing. Second, the biggest change in the Waqf Amendment Bill, which is the elimination of Section 40, which was the ability of the State Waqf Board to unilaterally claim any land by itself without any sort of judicial process and possess it, right? So that provision in itself has been completely omitted, which means that all the pending claims, because of the way that the Waqf Board used to claim, that law ability itself is omitted, that section itself is omitted. Issues like Munambam, the 1,500-year-old temple in Tamil Nadu, all these claims which were made under Section 40 or are claims advanced under Section 40, all of them will basically be eliminated. Because of the nature of the law, it's very likely that those disputes don't subsist anymore, because the ability of the Waqf Board to claim the land in itself is gone. So that is the most positive change, the most important change here. The 3C provision that a lot of people are talking about online, that is the ability of a designated authority to claim back the land that is government property. Now, one thing that we need to understand about government property is that the government has a record of what is government property, right? But with respect to land titling otherwise, especially of private landholders, we don't have a clearly demarcated line. It's based on title, is based on possession. It's property loss is an entire mess that I don't think can be explained in a very short video. But basically, that provision is about reclaiming government property in specific. And that does not change the fact that Section 40 has been omitted, which is basically the ability of the Waqf Board to claim any land as their own. That provision itself is completely removed. And with respect to private property that would have been claimed otherwise, you have to look at the fact that A, Section 40 has been removed, B, the fact that a portal is being created where all the state governments have to put in the data and information into a portal with deed, etc., if available. So this basically creates a system by which the Waqf property is very clearly demarcated. And this also means that whatever property has been claimed beforehand also has to go through this process, right? Which will basically ensure that Waqf is there are strict land records about what is Waqf, what is not Waqf, right? So the idea that because Section 3C does not cover private property, this in some way legitimizes the encroachment that has been made before. No, that is not the case. There is more than enough provisions otherwise also that ensures that any sort of claim that made by Waqf that does not subsist or that does not have any legal grounds, they get extinguished or they end by the time the amendment bill comes around. So overall, the JPC proposal on the Waqf Amendment Bill is quite positive. It ensures a more rigorous law and a more rigorous framework is there for Waqf regulation in the country. And I think, overall it's a positive step, especially considering the issues regarding Waqf that's been raised across the country, whether it be in Tamil Nadu, whether it be in Kerala, whether it be in Karnataka, whether it, in Surat. Multiple issues have come up, multiple problems have been pointed out, and the way that this bill has been framed is it ensures that these sort of issues don't crop up again, and I think it's a very positive step. Thank you for listening.